Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure as Chancellor to formally declare this degree congregation open. I'm pleased to see such a good audience here today, a large audience. I'm sure we'll have a very enjoyable occasion. And now, for a moment, would you please be seated?
Honoured guests, parents, families and graduating students. Today is a very special day, one of the most memorable of your lives. And as President and Vice-Chancellor, I'm delighted to welcome you to this degree congregation. We're together to celebrate years of hard work which have culminated in you receiving a degree. And this is no mean feat. You should be very proud that you've graduated from one of the UK's top universities. This is a special day for you, and my part in it is only small. It's a wonderful celebration for all of you, your parents, supporters, as well as academic colleagues who've taught you through in person or through distance learning. As I was preparing what I might say today, I asked a few colleagues what I should include. All I was given was a list of don'ts. Don't make it too long. Don't make it too short, and don't ask for any more money. Hence, I decided that in my short, you'll be pleased to hear, address, I would simply give you a couple of truths, talk a little bit about the significance of your degree, and then give 3 notes of thanks. The first truth is that you cannot understand how proud your parents and loved ones are of you today. Yes, you know, of course, that they're proud. But the depth of that feeling will only really become obvious to you once your role is reversed and you're sitting out there celebrating your own children stepping up to receive their degrees. This really is a momentous day, the culmination of years of education, the beginning of new careers, global travels, or for some, postgraduate study. It marks the end of years of hard work and is the beginning of the next phase of your lives. The second truth is that you cannot appreciate yet the importance of your education, the skills you've acquired, the ability it's given you to question, critique, debate, influence, and innovate. University education is not about regurgitating facts. It's about challenging them, about solving problems, and about seeking to use these skills to go on to make a difference. Yes, you have the ability to answer exam questions. You'll have some letters after your name, and you'll earn larger salaries as a result in the future. But much more importantly, you'll walk out of here equipped to face up to a range of challenges. We live in testing times of economic instability, cuts to public services, climate change, an ageing population, conflict in many parts of the world. And it's your generation who are going to have to deal with many of these challenges. And we hope that the knowledge and skills you've acquired here at Leicester will equip you to do this effectively. Not the detailed knowledge that you scribbled down furiously in those exams, much of which, if you're honest, you've probably forgotten already, but the ways of thinking, the thirst for innovative understanding, and the desire to improve the lot of those around you. It's important in today's difficult times that we recognise the value of higher education in the UK and also the specific contribution that the University of Leicester makes. Universities contribute something like £70 billion per year to economic growth in the UK. We're the third biggest export industry in the UK. We generate more income through training our postgraduate and other students from overseas than the aircraft or the pharmaceutical industries generate. Over 80% of new jobs generated in the UK by 2020 will be in occupations with very high percentages of graduate students. Specifically, for our university, we are a leading university in the top 1% of universities worldwide. We put around £750 million into the local economy every year. And for every 100 people we employ here at the university, and we employ thousands, another 120 jobs are created in the local economy. 6 months after graduation, a quarter of our university students will still be in the city, strengthening the local workforce with their skills. So we can be very proud of our achievements, both as a university and as a higher education sector more broadly. Of course, providing world-class education is a major part of what we do, and that's what we're here to celebrate today. But Leicester also has a very strong reputation for its research. This was highlighted with the award of the Queen's Anniversary Prize for Higher and Further Education in 2014. These biennial awards are a highly prestigious part of the UK's national honours system. They're among the highest form of national recognition that a university can receive. A prize winner must be able to demonstrate world-class, outstanding research. And this is the third time in 2 decades that the University of Leicester has received this award. Previously, we've had awards in physics and genetics, and perhaps unsurprisingly, the award this time was given for the discovery of Richard III, a project that the Guardian newspaper called one of the most successful UK university media operations ever. A wonderful detective story which involves scientists from many disciplines not only finding the bones in the first place, but using DNA and genealogy to prove that they really were the bones of a king who ruled 500 years ago. And some of you will have seen the scoop in the Independent newspaper that the University of Leicester will be changing its name to King Richard University, that the student bar will be renamed Carnage at Bosworth, and that a university source was quoted as stating, "Our research shows that up to 10% of people in some countries aren't aware that it was the University of Leicester which found the skeleton of Richard III, and hence changing the name of the university is the natural next step." Of course, attentive readers among you will have noticed that the story ran on April the 1st. And whilst Richard III has been so very prominent, there are numerous other examples of world-leading research that are generated by Leicester academics. Literally on a daily basis, they come across my desk, and just a few recent examples include work on a new cure for malaria. Our scientists have made huge strides in the fight against malaria, and just last week, our toxicology unit unveiled a new way of fighting the disease, using specific drugs which kill the malaria parasite and potentially provide a cure for a disease that is devastating. A mission to Mercury, an instrument designed and built by Leicester researchers which will help to unlock the secrets of Mercury's surface, has just been shipped from our Space Research Centre to the European Space Agency. It'll be integrated into a spacecraft and launched in 2017. And a lung cancer breath test. Leicester respiratory experts are trialling a potentially groundbreaking approach to detecting lung cancer in its early stages. It's not invasive, it costs relatively little, and it could double detection by 2020, perhaps saving up to as many as 10,000 lives and £250 million of NHS money. The list could go on. These are just examples of the sorts of things that our academics are engaged in on a daily basis. You'll be pleased to know that I'm coming to the end of my address, although I mentioned that I also wanted to give 3 notes of thanks. First, as I noted at the start of my speech, your family will be incredibly proud to see you graduate here today, and their support and encouragement has been a huge factor in your university experience. Some of you will have funded yourselves, while in other cases families will have given you financial support, but certainly all families will have been involved in moral and emotional support throughout your university experience. Second, we should also thank the university staff that have supported, cajoled and encouraged you over these years. Universities are only as good as the staff that populate them, and for these staff it's been a privilege to educate you. Our academic colleagues are passionate about teaching. They love to engage with students and help you learn new ways of thinking about the world around you. But as I mentioned above, they are also researchers. They're creators of knowledge, as well as people trusted to pass that knowledge on. And it's when this leading-edge research is integrated into teaching that they have the ability to really inspire. As you'll have realised, rather than teach you what you need to know, they aim to teach you how to learn what you need to know. But finally, it's also important for us to thank you, the students, who play a vital role in helping us learn more about the subjects we love. Through engaging with bright students, academics think deeply about the stories they're telling, refining their ideas about the world around us, how it works, and in some cases, how it doesn't. So thanks to you for giving us the privilege of educating you over the last few years. We hope that you'll want to stay in touch, and in 6 months' time, you'll receive a survey from us asking you how you're getting on. And if you're currently looking for further study or employment, please remember that as a Leicester graduate, you'll continue to have free access to our award-winning career development service. They can offer you specialist support, can help you make that first step into the world of work, or expand your academic horizons. Just one of the ways they're doing this is through something called Graduate Gateway, and this gateway will offer you the chance to gain professional work experience through paid, permanent or fixed-term opportunities with a range of organisations. So do keep your eye on the website to learn more about those opportunities. You are joining, or perhaps continuing, as the alumni of a successful institution. And our alumni office will be keen to engage with you as ambassadors for the university, keeping you in touch with our latest developments. We hope that you'll be proud of your achievements and proud also of this institution. Education and the wisdom it imparts really is valuable beyond the simple financial benefit that it brings. You must realise that while you're graduating from Leicester, your education should and will continue. It's far from over. We've just helped guide you along this path for a few years. And you, like us up here on stage, still have much to learn. I congratulate you on the degrees you've obtained. I wish you an enjoyable day, and on behalf of the whole university, I wish you every success in your future lives and careers. Congratulations.
Will all graduands please stand?
And now, by the authority of the Senate, I admit all candidates, both present and absent, to the several degrees for which you are presented. Now, would you please be seated?
Mr. Chancellor, I present the following candidates for their degrees. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Carol Beardmore. Hang Cheng. Mark Connor. Lorna Dazelle Montgomery. Stephanie Emilian. David Evans. Oi Cam. Neil Lancastle. Min Lee. Jeffrey Monks. Roger Morris. Reka Plugor. Elmar Punter. Ting Ting Zhu. For the degree of Doctor of Social Sciences and winner of the Outstanding Doctorate in Social Sciences Prize, Ruth Barnes.
Outstanding doctor, you can't beat that, can you?
Tina Bass. Maria Constantinou Miltiadou. Methusalem Nakali. For the degree of Master of Arts in Psychodynamic Counselling and Psychotherapy, Gary Harrington. Loveday Hodson. For the degree of Master of Business Administration, Rasha Abdel Latif. Khalil Abu Samra. Patience Odoku. Tidiebere Afuzo. Samir Akbik. Suha Aika. Shema Al-Busaidi. Tagred Al-Sultan. George Amankwa Boateng. Emma Anaman. Eberichi Anyanwu. Hassan Aoun. Marinos Aristotelos. Bisola Ati. Haitham Atta. Nashat Badawi. Olufemi Banjoko. Vartivar Basmajian. Junake Begum. Belinda Bokye Kankam. Aaron Boudon. Mervat Bulega. Nora Chikarango. Ukachi Chima. Louisa Condaberry Asamoah. Gabrielle Dada. Chinthaka de Silva. Lisa Dennis. Awile Ekpubeni. Marie Paul El Kusaifi Naim. Zoe King Ella. Andrew Evans. Athena Evans. Franca Francis Ebojo. Maruska France. Tatiana Gabrilova. Wael Janina. Mohammed Ghani. Yodit Gebrai. Lily Hammerland Sim. Daniel Hammersley. Paul Harrington. Wessam Hassan. Philip Haythornthwaite. Ahmed Hazala. Chinta Huidge. Ogogo Igbinoson. Yamil Kanafani. Veronica Kanweka. Sonia Kearns. Adabanki Kenneth Olubo. Junichiro Kimoto. Rampati Kumari. Girish Kunagiri. Muesu Luvai. Joey Lyons. Pui Ma. William Marbell. Adelaide Matsika. Carl Mayo. Folaki Modupi. Nehad Mohammed Mahmood. Vladia Monsoro. Mariam Mostadi. Excuse me. Mahmood Musa. Sulakshana Niranjan. Edith Afai Darko. Femi Ogundimu. Somtochi Okwua Digbo. Oluyemisi Omake. Nana Owusu Ashore. Felicia Kashi. Daniel Ramalho dos Santos. Dimitris Raptopoulos. Gareth Rees. George Resk. Elizabeth Roger Bocan. Zaki Sabah. Natasha Saliba. Abina Sam. Raid Saridin. Sayeda Syed Faroz. Wilmoth Shillingford. Amtul Jamil Sita. Mensima Stanley Pierre. Shyam Subramania Samar. Caroline Sudi. David Tate. Ghassan Talhouk. Nashat Tawfiq. Harriet Taiweo. Helena Thomas.
Well done.
Karolina Trojanowska. Paul Vaughan. Igor Velimirovich. Stuart Walker. Klaus Wessel. Alec Whitfield. Nuhu Wumbi. Chan Yan Yi.
I like the way, well done. Congratulations.
For the degree of Master of Science in Applied Criminology, Alexander Goodrich. For the degree of Master of Science in Clinical Criminology, Vari Bald. For the degree of Master of Science in Criminology, Tarun Kokka. For the degree of Master of Science in Criminology and Criminal Justice, Hannah Charlesworth. Jose Soriano Montes. For the degree of Master of Science in Finance, Sheriff Adio. Sakinat Ajibola. Helena Bond. Damien Klepaki. Lucy Machini. Alexander Remy. For the degree of Master of Science in Human Resource Development and Performance Management, Valerie Brown-Beckford. For the degree of Master of Science in Human Resource Management and Development, Darren Murphy. Haishan Zhang. For the degree of Master of Science in Human Resource Management and Training, Panagiota Dedi. Cindy Diamond Ankoma. Obumnemi Enwisi. Evelyn Kiai. Abel Mwambela. Helen Okalo. Andrea Saliba. Seaman Sanga. Karen Sidney Wigan. For the degree of Master of Science in Management, Amma Apar. May Bryce-Asher. Lolwa Farag. Jintari Jeles Zionati. Stella Kisa. Christopher Sarich. Zhao Tianzhu. For the degree of Master of Science in Marketing, David Ash. Kate Roche. Yang Wang. For the degree of Master of Science in Police Leadership and Management and winner of the MSc in Police Leadership and Management Best Dissertation Prize, Keith Floyd. Junior Watts. For the degree of Master of Science in Risk, Crisis and Disaster Management, Stephen Beard. David Cowie. Dorothy Essen. Davis Okoko. Julie Stevens. John Still. For the degree of Master of Science in Security, Conflict and International Development, Peter Aschenbrenner. Carlos Benavides Alvarez. Alexander Innes. Carla Jeffrey. Haggai Onguka. Julian Turner. For the degree of Master of Science in Security and Risk Management, Salim Abdallah. David Conroy. Berry Marlon de Jong. James Fisher. Fadi Haddad. Tobias Nambure. John Player. Amy Price. Richard Radcliffe. Winston Roberts. Winner of the MSc in Security and Risk Management Best Dissertation Prize, Claire Rushton. James Savory. Stephen Wells. And for the degree of Master of Science in Terrorism, Security and Policing, Samia Al-Bishri. Saeed Al-Kabi. Mr. President and Vice-Chancellor, for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Criminology, Siti Ahmed Sabri. Ihsan Ali Hamid. Jessica Andrews. Alice Atay. Lauren Bailey. Charlotte Baxter. Jasmine Begum. Claire Bell. Jack Berris. Meghna Bagalia. Alexandra Colbert. Victoria Castleman. Lai Ki Cheng. Beverly Coles. Bradley Copeland. Winner of the Scarman Prize, Holly Cooper. Anna Coyle. Laura Di Dominicis. Jonathan Duke. Ivan Durban Burgess. Chinelo Zita Ebunam. Sarah Elliott. Alice Everis. Jing Yai Fai. Luke Finney. Megan Glennon. Candice Grayson. Emily Hanson. Claudia Hardy. Emily Hart. Michael Herbert. Elisa Hollingworth. Amy Hunter. Marcus Hutchcraft. Ben McGill. Michelle Marriott. Jasmine Meller. Hindy Moby Dunford. Alexander Mohammed. Sabrine Mohammed. Avneet Mudhar. Jodie Nicholson. Laura Knott. Tina Alves Wilshaw. Paige O'Shea. Shanni Patel. Lorna Pegram. Francesca Pumilia. Andrew Raghubar. James Riley. Georgia Rickard. Tamika Rose Smith. Kevin Sankey. James Shepherd. Patrick Sibanda. Madeleine Smith. Hannah Spicer Short. Anya Stanko. Megan Stokes. Chelsea Tedds. Catherine Tobin, Hao Tsang, Archontula Athena Vasileo, Bianca Warren, Thomas Webb, Ellen White, Georgia White, Laura Wildman, Jacob Williams. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Humanities and Arts, Ian Bradley. Winner of the Humanities Prize, Claire Chambers. Rosalie Maunder. Malcolm Millard. Darren Ward. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Management Studies, Jack Brownsword. Paixin Kai. Christina Charalambous. Eleni Christudia. Wing Chu. Joseph Cotter. Daniel Craney. Yi-Jae Du. Yunuo Feng. Zixi Feng. Ellen Finn. Randip Gill. Jinyi Gu. Shen Yang Guo. Irfan Hanif. Shui He. Winner of both the School of Management Introduction to Accountancy Prize and the Gibson Burrell Prize, Rihanna Holt. Jiashun Jiang. Mengyu Jin. Robert Jinks. Neha Khalid. Oi Lam. Satonyi Lawson. Shen Li. Yifeng Lin. Simeng Lu. Ling Lu. Yusen Lu. Jack Manton. James Martin. Helena Mensa. Bimisola Osibodu. Kaylin Uyang. Jikin. Tasminda Randawar. Ali Salam. Jaskiret Sidhu. Jody Sim. Hugh Smith. Christian Stoichev. Catherine Stevens. Yufei Tang. Thitithon Thakanjon. Kartsoi. Sophie Tyrrell. Catalina Uribe Fafan. Amadeep Verdi. Jian Wang. Yan Zhu. Ying Ying Yang. Jun Yao. Hong Dan Yu. Man Yuen. Lu Zhao. Jin Man Zhen. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Management Studies, Finance, Radhika Agarwal. Halima Akhtar. Heather Babb. Martina Babiarova. Davina Bat. Shonan Chen. Millie Dean. Dirandanda. Ju Go. Waiki Hu. Ahmed Labik. Xixiang Li. Zhijiang Li. Jixuan Lin. Digent Lodia. Ellis Low Steeks. Winner of the School of Management Introduction to Accountancy Prize, Mayuri Manshukal. Satnam Marwe. Karaj Matu. Louise O'Brien. Zahia Pandor. Tao Shi. Wei Si. Lin Muriel Tiero. Masood Urayman. Winner of the Best BA in Management Studies Graduate Prize, Mayuri Valand. Parnasha Vasani. Diana Vucenovic. David Williams. Renata Winkler. Winner of the Most Improved BA in Management Studies Student Prize, Zhaogang Wu. Yang Yang. Tianhang Zhu. Fengzhu Zhu. Fatma Zubedi. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Management Studies with a Year Abroad, Finance, Alfie Adamson. Ovidio Butuk. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Management Studies, Marketing, Piriyanga Baskaparammalingam. Rajbir Bar. Shihi Chen. Sarah Kazmi. Fujun Lee. Jingyang Lu. Huang Ngoyen. Shrey Patel. Lauren Sawyer. Phoebe Skinner. Erida Slikas. Rapipong Suwanakan. Bethany Weatherhead. Wen Yao. Lily Zhuang. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Management Studies, Organisation Studies, Afshin Mutvali. Tamano Diapiri Sekibo. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Management Studies with a year abroad, George Fisher-Wilson. Christina Navikati. Apologies again. Sam Ndwale. Danielle Shackelford. Teshi Shonga. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Management Studies and Economics, Shafay Asmat. Wan Chan. Connor Edwards. Ali Eskandari. Wing Hao. Callan Hu. Kasim Hussein. Leon Ifeyemi. Yan Jiang. Satpal Johal. Elmanti Kisialuti. Sagar Katari. Wing Lam. Jessica Large. Alexandra Likin. Muley Lowe. Karen Madan. Anastasia Mameva. Nunajiha Mud Redzwan. Walid Osman. Ayotamidi Rafai. Catherine Sampson. Sebastian Svat. Andrew Taylor. Sylvia Yong. Zinzong. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Management Studies and Economics with a year abroad, Robert Curley. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Management Studies with Politics, Lawrence Chinamalungu. Jermaine Chua. Gary Azunwa. Alistair Walker. Nurul Zainarin. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Security and Risk Management, Mark Long. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Human Resource Management, Ilona Borg.
Well done. Congratulations.
Sophie Burke. Omer Ayaz. Miriam Shembri.
Well done. Congratulations.
Suanne Simon Burton. For the Arts Foundation degree in Drug and Alcohol Counselling, Elizabeth Alcott.
Congratulations. Well done. Well done.
Dina Nabel.
Well done.
Jonathan Bantz.
Well done, Jonathan. Congratulations.
Karen Brown.
Well done, Karen. Congratulations. Well done.
Rizwana Dakri.
Congratulations. Well done.
Susan Francis.
Well done, Susan. Congratulations.
Barry Garner.
Congratulations. Well done.
Suzanne Highland.
Well done.
Monica Jane.
Congratulations. Well done.
Thomas Jones.
Well done.
Gemma Leon.
Well done, Gemma. Congratulations.
Lena Pascoe.
Well done. Congratulations.
Colleen Pickering.
Congratulations. Well done.
Julie Potter.
Well done, Julie. Congratulations. Well done.
Rajinder Zandu.
Congratulations. Well done.
Joanne Stocks.
Well done, Joanne. Congratulations. Well done.
Stephen Williams.
Well done. Congratulations. Well done.
For the Arts Foundation degree in Drug and Alcohol Counselling and Treatment, Adrian Osmond.
Congratulations. Well done.
For the Arts Foundation degree in Security and Risk Management, Raymond Anebi.
Congratulations. Well done.
Andrew Hall. Ifeanyi Nwaru.
Congratulations. Well done. Well done.
Ian Rushton.
Well done, Ian. Congratulations.
Damien Sloughy.
Well done, Ian. Congratulations. Well done.
Lee Sweeney.
Congratulations. Well done.
Anthony Petroulakis.
Congratulations. Well done.
For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Management Studies, Finance, Dhiren Dandra. Mr. President and Vice-Chancellor, I present to you this academic colleague who has been nominated for a Distinguished Teaching Fellowship Award for his outstanding and innovative contribution to the teaching of adult learners and in encouraging students and staff to strive for excellence. Dr. Clive Marsh from the Vaughan Centre for Lifelong Learning.
Congratulations, Clive. Fantastic. Well done. Well done.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you've been a really lively audience today. It's been a pleasure being up here, actually, especially the ones who milked the audience a bit. I like the waves to the galleries, and we had a photographer up here. It's the first time we've had a photographer up here, I think, taking pictures at all stages. The thing that always amazes me is how on earth do people get up and down those stairs in those heels? It absolutely... I struggle in flat shoes, there we are. But it really has been it's been a real celebration today, and packed house, which is always very, very nice when you're watching the audience from the stage here. And it's a celebration and a happy one, I'm sure, for all of you, for family, staff, friends, and of course all those of you who've graduated. It's a celebration of the conclusion of what sometimes must have seemed to some of you quite a long journey. I wonder how some of you felt when you started your degree course, or even those of you who've started a postgraduate degree course. I can remember well enough when I was sitting in the stage here as a former student of Leicester University and waiting there to come up, but most of all I remember when I arrived in the university on the first day. I wonder how many of you felt like this, just wondering whether you'd done were about to do the right course, whether you were good enough to do it, how you'd cope, whether you'd come to the right university, even all those kind of decisions. And then there's always someone in the group that seems so happy and confident and certain of success. I mean, they're a bit painful, but you always get one or two like that, don't you? But most of us, I don't think, are quite like that. But all I would say is to all of you, now that you've completed this part of your journey, very well done indeed. Your degree is a badge of achievement, ability and endeavour. It's recognised as such nationally and internationally, don't forget. No one can take it away. It will always be there for you to give you real confidence in your abilities, in your capacity to face challenges and to succeed. And I hope you'll be proud as well of the university where you obtained your degree. I certainly am. It's nearly 60 years since Leicester University was established, and it's gone from strength to strength, both in student numbers and in its national and international reputation. And despite its huge growth from 2,000 students when I came to over 20,000 today, it's retained a real sense of community. It's a friendly place, I hope you've found, a friendly campus, compact campus really, and not far from a city centre. So it's no wonder to me that we consistently show strong league table performances in teaching and in student satisfaction. We're a university which is enriched by students from around the world and from the widest range of backgrounds. And amongst leading universities, we score strongly on government inclusivity benchmarks for students from state schools, from parts of the country with historically low levels of university entrance, and from families where no one previously had attended a university. And we are famous. My word, this year we have been famous. There can be few pieces, not an expert on academic research across the globe, but I believe I'm right in saying there really can be few pieces of university research which have achieved the national and international publicity, not to mention the massive public interest of our discovery and verification of the King in the car park. You can plan all sorts of things, but you cannot plan people lining the streets cheering and clapping for what was in many respects a piece of university research. There are some pieces of university research, very effective ones, I've no doubt, that one can barely understand the title, but we knew what it was finding a king in a car park. And only last week I attended a very prestigious Royal Society summer exhibition in London, which held a display of, and this is the quote from their website, the Royal Society, a display of the 22 most exciting, cutting-edge science and technology achievements in the United Kingdom. And our discovery of Richard III and all that was associated with it was one of them. And there was tremendous interest in the presentation that was made by the staff. So do be proud of your university, and I hope when you move on you'll feel the same warm glow as I do whenever the work of the university which we attended is recognised and acclaimed, because, to coin a phrase, we're all in this together. And I'd also like to say a word of thanks on behalf of the university staff to all of you students here today. Staff owe a big debt to their students for asking the questions we've not heard before, for the insights, the enthusiasm and the challenges which students provide. Students, in truth, are a teaching resource. And as a teacher, you always appreciate so much the many students who you know are going on to do interesting things in life, and you always feel pride in their achievements. And let me say another word of thanks as well, as the Vice-Chancellor's mentioned, to the other part of the audience here today, the friends, family and supporters all around the galleries and elsewhere who've come to support you today. I say to you all, you're a great audience, and thank you all so much, not just for attending today's ceremony, but also for the encouragement you've given to our students over the years. You have every right to share a sense of pride in their success, and I hope that for you today has been both enjoyable and memorable. And finally, and looking to the future, I want to say to all of you who've graduated, good luck. I always emphasize that. Some, of course, say that luck is one of life's most important ingredients. I certainly know it has been from my own life in politics. I mean, on May the 7th this year, on General Election Day, some candidates won by just a few votes and some lost by a few votes. And those who won turn up in triumph in front of the television cameras at Westminster, and those who have lost by a few votes leave the building unceremoniously from the back door, metaphorically speaking. So political biographies are full of unplanned turning points, of chance, circumstance, and of being in the right place at the right time. So luck in life is a huge factor, but I do know that the degree that you've obtained here today and been awarded will have shifted any odds substantially in your favour for whatever lies ahead. And just finally, to put one thing in perspective, I have 3 friends who I've kept contact with over all the years since we all graduated here in Leicester, and we meet once or twice a year and reminisce. And if I tell you this, which I can at the end of a degree ceremony, that the friend who over the years has overwhelmingly been the most successful, financially speaking at least, is the one who failed his degree. So put that in perspective. But whatever the future holds, I hope you'll keep in touch with your university and tell us what you're doing, because of course your success, at least in part, is our success as well. Your predecessors over more than half a century have contributed massively to making Leicester University the fine institution that it is today, and I know that you will be adding to that. So to all of you, this simple message: well done, thank you, and in the future, every possible success. And now, formally, all that remains for me to do is, on behalf of the Senate and the Council, is formally to declare this degree congregation closed.